Okay, this is a big one. This one, I want you guys to listen. It's very simple. Stick to the program, okay? Now, I'm not talking about, like, if you feel like just absolute dog shit, like maybe I gave you a little bit too much of a bump in volume in week 2, and the beginning of week 3, you're just like, Nick, I am not gonna be able to do what's prescribed. That's different than what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is you get to week 3, and let's say you're a 600-pound squatter, and I give you sets at 465. I'm like, okay, let's hit some doubles at 465. And instead, you decide that you want to hit a heavy single at 585, very close to your max. That's gonna piss me off. Not because I'm some dick that needs you to do exactly what I say, but because those kinds of things, there's a reason that they're not programmed where you're at in your macro cycle. So if you're going off program, I can't guarantee your progress. You gotta understand that. And oftentimes, whenever guys have gone off program, or gals, they end up getting hurt. That's what ends up happening. You think you're, gung-ho, you're hard as shit. Remember, you're hiring somebody who's better at this than you, so that way you can become better. So rather than doing so, if you feel like hitting that day, talk to me and I'll talk you off that ledge. I'll explain why that's dumb. The amount of fatigue you're gonna induce from that versus doing your sets as prescribed. Your sets as prescribed are fit into the program in order to help you progress. That single's not gonna do shit for you other than just induce some extra fatigue that was completely unnecessary. And this is something that I've had to deal with recently with some clients is I don't want you guys to think that like I'm doing it to be mean or anything. I'm doing it because I want to see you guys be successful. Your success is my success. So you understand that anything I program for you, it is for your benefit. I have a selfish need for you to do well. Understand that. So like even if I was a complete piece of garbage human, you doing good is good for me. All right, so just remember that. Anything that's programmed, it's got to make sense. If you're gonna hit a big single for whatever reason that's completely unnecessary, remember that you're really only harming yourself. Now I told you guys this was important because it is. I see it happen all too often, and then guys get hurt. They tweak a pec, and they had a big bench goal, and we're 6 weeks out, and you decide to do something you shouldn't. You tweak your pec, you're not able to hit that PR on your bench. Just remember, don't blame your coach if you're going off program and you hurt yourself. Those are all avoidable mistakes just by following the program. Stick with it. I know sometimes it can be boring. The change is around the corner.